Hey everyone, I'm going to be setting up my brand new tank here. It is the 3-gallon Elive brand Aquaduo 3. It's a very cool looking tank. It was on sale for $47.99. I think normally it's $60 from PetSmart, something like that. Online they're actually a lot more expensive. And then it comes with this. It comes with an aquaponics filter. And it comes with an LED light that actually goes into the filter itself, which is really cool. So this thing looks very cool. I'm very excited to set it up. So first I'm going to be putting in the filter. Again, it is the aquaponics. Not exactly sure what this thing is called. It's something called like Dual 10 or something like that. Now it actually comes with two tops. The other top is somewhere else. But it actually has this part kind of cut out. That way your plants can go in here and then be sticking out of it without having to have this open all the time. It's cool. I'm not going to be doing the aquaponics. I'm just going to have it as a normal filter. And then it does come with a cartridge here. And it's actually a pretty good size cartridge. That of course has the carbon inside of it. Then it actually also comes with, hope you guys can see that, these are some sort of biological media that you can put in here as well. So that's cool. But I am actually going to be setting mine up as a saltwater, very small saltwater tank. So I'm pretty sure that stuff would just, it wouldn't turn out too good being saltwater. It would probably actually mess up my tanks, everything. And then now this actually also has an adjuster. You just turn this up and down and then adjust how strong the current comes out. Then the back of here also has a this can just pop off. Then it has a little extra sponge there for a little bit more filtering, which is pretty cool. And then that's also where the pump itself is. It does 80 gallons per hour, so it's pretty cool. Then it has LEDs. Hope you guys can see that all up in here, or our LEDs. And that actually just a little thing that pops in and out, which is pretty cool. Cannot wait to see this thing actually in action here. Alright, so we are going to put this in this tank first. Again, I'm going to be doing mine as a saltwater tank. So I'm going to set up a little bit different, of course, than a freshwater tank would. You know, the freshwater, you can do the aquaponics where you put a plant in here. And then that helps filter it. And you can also do the media and stuff as well. But I'm just going to use that cartridge and then live sand and live rock. It just sits in here nicely. Sits on the back. And it goes all the way down to the very bottom. There's really no... There's a tiny crevice here. So if anything small, it might actually be able to get back there. You know, if you have tiny like neon tetras or something, I mean, you shouldn't really be putting those in this tank anyway. But alright, now we're gonna center that out. Alright, now it's kind of centered. And what it's supposed to do is like a waterfall effect, I do believe. Then it has input down here, which is kind of annoying in a way. Then I'm just gonna plug this in right away here before I forget to do so. You'll wonder why there's no lights working, or wonder what happened to it. Alright, and then we'll plug it in a bit later here. Alright, now since I'm doing salt water, take my knife. I bought wow, 20 pounds of live sand, which is way too much for this tank. But this is all that I could find. I got this from my brother's pet store for only like 16 bucks before taxes, of course. For 20 pounds, Petco had I think 10 pounds for like 20 bucks. So I said, well, might as well just go and buy this. And then I am using, hope you guys can see it, Carib Sea live sand. It's just the white. They do not have black at all. So alright, use the handy dandy knife. And we'll see how this goes. Now there is some water already in the bag, so you gotta kind of be careful that doesn't get all over. Alright, I'm going to stop there and see how much this actually comes out to. You probably want to be a bit careful you don't get too much sand into the filter itself. You know, that would not be a very good thing. Okay, so that's not very much at all yet. Kind of comes out a bit slow again. I'm trying not to make it come out crazy quick and then, you know, get all over everything. You know, it's all nice and moist, so it'll probably stick to everything pretty easily. Again, trying to get the sand away from the filter intake. Alright, now I'm not using that much. Let's see. Not using that much at all here. Alright, now that I've done that, kind of got it how I want it to be, I'm going to go ahead and take my live rock. Not that I can really see, well, in the water. It's a bit murky, the water itself. We're going to take our live rock here. I bought some, of course, already. We're just going to put it in here for a moment and see what I think. I may have actually bought a little bit too much. I think I want a little bit too happy with it. And this is a small tank, and I did buy quite a bit. Which seems to be a case that I do all the time. Buy too much of stuff. And of course you can also stack it and do whatever else you want with it. If you do choose to. So I just really like the colored stuff. Now it is of course just colored. Usually it isn't the actual coralline algae. It's usually just colored in rock. you know, they color it with or whatever, however they do it. It's got a bunch of small pieces. There's a line up along with the other red one, red pink web color. I call that. Just rest that one against the glass. Let's see. I'm not sure if I have enough room. I can just rest it like that. That was an old piece of coral. Really cool looking. I was thinking. Let's see. Come back to that one. This looks like a stem. Alright, and then I said this one last piece. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put it in here. Might have to give this one to my brother for his tank. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that for now. Wipe off my hands real fast. Alright. Might just look a bit crowded, but it'll work. Alright, then we take the water. I bought pre-mixed salt water. Usually the best way to do it. This is, I think it's DI water. I think is what it is. It's DI or distilled, one of the two. Deionized or distilled, one of the two. Alright, now is when you hope you do not spill the water all over the place. Like I just sort of did. But that's why I have a towel there. Alright. Pretty much fill it up all the way. You see it is cloudy. That's usually going to happen. Some stuff is better than others. Usually with the live sand, in my experience, it pretty much always comes out looking like that. Usually there's something in these that can help clarify it, but I don't really feel like going through it. I don't plan on putting anything in here for a little while anyway. Alright. Alright, then we'll take our top here. They actually had sticky, or not sticky, but stuff over it to help protect it, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I feel stupid on this, but there are clips that came with it, and I forgot about them. So you want to make sure you put them on, something like this, one on each of these, then somewhere over in the middle here, and then it just ooh. I'll just do what I just did there and did it in the water. It kind of sits on there somewhat snugly actually. Alright, then we are going to plug it on in here, as long as I can find the cords. Alright, and make sure we take off that. And then we have the light. Whoops. Alright, and then there is the light, and then the filter is on. I thought it was supposed to make a waterfall. Not exactly sure how to get that to work, because obviously it's not doing it. But then you should also add in a heater, which I would be doing once I find a heater. That's for the size of a tank. So yeah, then it should clear up hopefully within a few days here. Hoping. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye.